So, everyone's heard of how the Salem witch trials burn witches. Innocent people being burned on false accusations. This is very sad. Witches were not burned at Salem. Oh, don't get me wrong, accused witches being wrongfully killed is sad, but the fact that people believe they were burned is also sad. If you believe they were burned, then you're probably confused with the death, death trials for witches in Europe. The Salem witch trials often ended with the witches being hanged. Sometimes accused witches were even pressed until they pled guilty or not guilty or died. You're probably asking, what is pressing? What is death by pressing? Well, let's just imagine townsfolk making someone lie naked on the cold ground. Heavy boards being placed on them, and heavy rocks being placed on the boards. Until the person ended up being pressed to death or they confessed to plea. In Gil's Corey's case, he was pressed to death. 3 girls falsely accused him of being a witch. Yes, males were accused of being witches also. He knew about the laws and how if the accused pled guilty or not guilty, that the accused land would be taken away from their family. He also knew that if he did not plead at all, then his family farm would not leave his family. So Corey did not plead and was forced to be pressed to death. Throughout the whole process, Corey would say, "More weight," as if he wanted death to come quicker, because the pain was too much for him. At one point, Corey's tongue was pressed out of his mouth, and the town sheriff put it back in. Gil's Corey died from the overbearing weight of the heavy stones, so being pressed to death and being hanged, not death by fire. The misconception comes from the popularity of the witch executions in Europe. So the next time you think about the Salem witch trials, remember, fire was not involved. These are the photo citations, and this is the website.